Greetings guys. Did you know that in the US alone this year, businesses will spend approximately $150 billion due to something millennials and Gen Zers refer to as burnout. A worker quits, they give up, they get dissatisfied with their job, and then in the business world you have to train more people to take their place, and that costs money. Burnout is just as bad for a church. We're going to talk about how to prevent it. What's up guys? On today's video we're going to talk about two major ways that you can prevent burnout in your local congregation and in your ministry and in your life. Number one is effective communication. You heard me. It's the source of every one of life's issues, truly. If we communicate with God, our leaders, and our family, then if we do it effectively, it should spare us a lot of heartache and a lot of issues and a lot of trouble. So here's what you need to do. Make sure that your leadership team is talking together. Make sure you're talking with your pastor. Be open to direct two-way conversations and communication. If your pastor needs to be able to pour into you, to teach you something, or even to constructively criticize something that you're doing, make sure you're established enough to handle it and that you don't take it so personal that you want to quit the next day. Listen, it's nothing personal. He loves you. Your pastor wants to lead you and shepherd you. If you're a youth pastor, make sure you meet with him, talk with him, call him, aggravate the stew out of him. Why? Because truly the leadership of your church, all of the church's success and influence in the city, it all flows down from the pastor. He's responsible for the church's well-being. So go through him, go to him, and make sure that you're communicating effectively with your pastor and with your team. The second way you can prevent burnout in your church or in your student ministry, the first was communication. The second one is going to be organization. I'd love to see youth pastors across our state and across our nation become the most organized people on the planet. Why? Because this is going to keep you from wasting resources that God has given you. If you keep a calendar, if you use your phone, if you use a planner, if you need project management software that's free online, whatever it takes to get organized and to create a process that does the work for you. I was talking with our state bishop during a conversation, and he said, Nick, you know, really and truly our processes that we establish should do most of the heavy lifting for us. So take a look at your process, how your Wednesday nights, how your student ministry, how your Sunday mornings are running, and what you're doing throughout the week, even for your volunteers. And if you are a volunteer, just take a look at any process that you have in place for winning and discipling souls. And if you don't have a process in place, any type of structure, then I encourage you, now's the time. Lay the foundation with your pastor, with your leader, and then begin to build on that foundation a process and a structure that is ready for growth, ready to work together and advance the kingdom. Communicate, organize. It's going to help give you longevity in ministry. These are just a couple practical things that you can do to prevent burnout. Guys, I'm pumped about the next video because in the next video we are going to lay down the trump cards to burnout. I believe that if you focus on two things, you will not burn out in ministry. Two things. Those two things are community and abiding. Community and abiding. That's the next video. Hope you check it out. Love you guys. Haley and I are praying for you. And winter conference dates, December 29th through January 1st. We hope we see you there. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.